Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Moonee Valley Racecourse here on Saturday. It is October the 26th, 2019. Gonna look at the featured ninth race from Moonee Valley, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for racecourses around the world, and join me next weekend for my British Cup preview videos, and also join me in just about 10 days or so for my Melbourne Cup preview video. So all the big racing is around the corner. So let's get to the ninth race from Moonee Valley, which is the feature. It's the Group 1 $3.4 million Cox Plate. It's a Group 1 race here for 3-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 18 horses entered, but only 14 could go on this narrow turf course, distance of ground of 2,000 meters or a mile and a quarter on the turf course. Great race here, great betting race. Last few runnings with the Winks running in it, it hasn't been the best betting race, but I think today it's going to be a great betting race. Top selection, I'm going to take the European Invader, the 10-horse Magic Wand, the filly here. I'm going to go 10-4-2 in the TriCast trifecta, 10-4-2 TriCast trifecta, top selection 10 horse Magic Wand. This 4-year-old filly by Galileo here. Aidan O'Brien trains. Ryan Moore comes in to ride this horse. And if you're wondering, Aidan O'Brien and Ryan Moore, have they won this race? They won in 2014 with Adelaide, the last horse not named Winks to win this race. But this horse has run some very good sneaky races in Europe, most recently at Leopardstown in the Irish Champions. About 6 weeks ago at Leopardstown, going the 2,000 meter mile and a quarter trip. Finished second by 2 1/4 lengths behind Magical. Went on to win the Champion Stakes at Ascot last week. Excuse me. Lost my train of thought for a second, but ran a terrific race I thought in the Arc. Magical went on to win the Champions. Actually running next weekend in the British Cup, I believe Filly Mayor Turf, possibly the Turf also. But this horse just finished behind her. It was a good turn of foot there. She ran a good race before that here in America at Arlington, a mile and a quarter, and the Arlington Million. She probably finished second. She finished behind probably the best horse in the USA, I think, this year, Bricks and Mortar, by a length. She closed up well. She just didn't have enough for to get Bricks and Mortar, but she ran a terrific race. And then before that, she ran at in the King George at Ascot. Very soft ground, the mile and a half trip. Don't think she liked the mile and a half. She finished 11 by 15 1/4 lengths and just kind of hit the wall. Nothing really got to her liking there. And then before that, she ran the Pretty Polly Stakes at the Curragh, the 28th of June on the 2,000 meters, mile and a quarter on the turf. Finished second that day by 2 1/4 lengths. Again, the winner, and Dressa just had the jump on her, but she ran a good race. She's been the bridesmaid, but never the bride recently. But I think she's due for a victory. Like I said, she's been a globetrotter. She started the year off here in America, down in South Florida at Gulfstream, running the Pegasus Turf Cup, where she finished second by a quarter of a length on a very soft turf course. Then she went to Maidan. Then she went to the UK, Ireland, back to America, back to Ireland, now back to coming to Australia for the first time. But like I said, I think she's sitting on a good run. The mile and quarter is up her alley. She's drawn well. She could sit close, which you need to do on this turf course. At 13-1, let's take her. I'm gonna get wacky here. I think a horse that's formed, that's been coming up to who's been in good form lately, is the 4-horse Harlem. If you're gonna play the quaddy or the pick 4, he's a horse you definitely want to use here. The 4-horse Harlem, 50-1 here. 7-year-old gun by Champs-Élysées. Dwayne Dunn's on this one. The horse's most recent outing came the Caulfield Stakes at Caulfield a few weeks ago, the mile and quarter 2,000 meter trip, and he finished third by 1 3/4 lengths. And again, he closed up well. He wasn't going to catch the winner, but he ran a terrific race at 26-1. Before that, again at Caulfield in the Group 1 Underwood Stakes, the 1,800 a mile and eighth trip, he finished 6 by 6 lengths. He just didn't get a lot going there. It wasn't the day to win. And then before that, back here at Moonee Valley, a race where he just didn't have the best trips. He finished 15th by 7.5 lengths, and you don't want to be drawn one on this turf course. He's drawn well today. He can sit closer if he needs to. He hasn't won since Flemington since in March when he won the Group 1, but he's due for another good run. His form lines have been getting better recently. 15-1, he's a horse you definitely want to use in your quaddy as an insurance policy, shall we say. But to recap my selections now for the ninth from Moonee Valley, it's the Group 1 Cox Plate. As a top selection, we'll take the 10-horse Magic Wand. Like I said, as a horse we'll use on the quaddy or the pick 4, we'll use the 4-horse Harlem. And we'll go 10-4-2 in the TriCast trifecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck.